I want my audience to know that there are more than 1 million active duty National Guards and reservist military spouses in the United States. And the Chamber of Commerce Foundation wants us to know about hiring to help veterans. I would love to start with you, Elizabeth, and find out, are there any difficulties in transitioning service members and military spouses in finding employment? Because, I think it's a little bit stressful for regular civilians.
Absolutely. When you think about military spouses, we are a population that is 92% female, and we're unemployed at rates of 21%. And we've held steady there for close to a decade. So that's 4 and 5 times the rate of the national average. I've been a military spouse for 2 decades during our nation's longest conflicts. And at one point I lived 7 places in 9 years. So when you start to piece together that we're 10 times more likely to move over state lines, you can see that there's a thread of challenges. We lose our network. We need to go to work quickly. The good news is at Hiring Our Heroes, we have built programs to bring those solutions into the communities around the country. And we're doing it with great partners like USAA.
I want my audience to know you guys are out there on multiple platforms, so I want you to be aware that Elizabeth O'Brien is the Executive Director of Hiring Our Heroes, a program of the U.S. Chamber of Commerce Foundation. Mike, I'm going to skip to you. Military spouses, they make great employees, I'm thinking. How does USAA support military spouses and domestic partners, employees through military life?
Yeah, you are absolutely right. They make incredible employees, and USAA is very committed to making sure that we provide those meaningful career opportunities for military spouses and domestic partners. So we work very closely with our partners like Hiring Our Heroes to support the programs and the resources that they have in place. In the last year, they've touched 75,000 military members through their programs. So we're incredibly supportive of their work because we know that we can't do this on our own. Now, we're committed to hiring military spouses and veterans. In fact, last year, we hired almost 1,000 military spouses and domestic partners at USA. Already this year, 200. So we recognize the value that they bring. They're very resilient. They're very critical thinkers. They're outside the box problem solvers, and that comes from that military experience that they've been challenged to live during their service.
Oh, my audience, I see all your questions out there on social media, but because of the time constraints today, I can't take your questions, but I do want you to know that Mike Kelly leads USAA's military advocacy group and serves as Deputy of Military Affairs. I'm going to ask you, Elizabeth, can you tell us more about Military Spouse Appreciation Day and why it's important to acknowledge the education, diversity, and valuable skills, the skill sets that the military spouses bring to the workforce?
Absolutely. Each year on the Friday before Mother's Day, we recognize Military Spouse Appreciation Day. And for me, it's a call to action for Americans around our country to take a moment and reflect on the military spouses that are living within their community. 75% of our military families live outside the gates. And that means that military spouses are going to work, they're building businesses, they are part of the solutions for our communities. Right now, I'm thinking about a great military spouse in Dallas, Texas, Christy Nix, who is a co-owner of Fireside Surf, right? And so she is creating a business solution for the community she lives in right in Dallas, Texas. And so Military Spouse Appreciation Day is an opportunity for us to connect with military spouses in our community, and it should be a catapult for continued advocacy throughout the year.
Well, a shout out to Christy, and hopefully you're listening, Christy. Let me ask you, Elizabeth, will you close us out? Will you give us information where people can find more information about our topic that we talked about today?
Absolutely. Folks can head on over to hiringourheroes.org or find us on LinkedIn at Hiring Our Heroes.
And I want to wish all the military spouses a happy Military Spouse Appreciation Day. I want to thank you both, Mike and Elizabeth, for joining me here in Dallas, Texas on the Valder Beebe Show. Have a great day.
You too.
Hi, I'm Valder Beebe, host of the Valder Beebe Show. We have over 1,000 videos on ValderBeebeShow.com and YouTube.com/ValderBeebe Show. We upload new videos daily. Our site is a modern baby boomer platform with news and information important to boomers. Subscribe to youtube.com/ValderBB Show and stay connected as I interview the world's most fascinating people.